Around the room, Amy.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you all a picture. This guy looks like a normal doctor, right?
Okay. I have bad vision and you're 20 feet away.
And I'm assuming he's not going to be a normal doctor.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's not.
But like, if he were to ask me on a date, I'd probably go.
Okay. Who does he look like? You're so far away from me.
Who does he look like?
Let me see.
Who does he look like? He's got a full head of hair.
Seth Green.
Good
Who's
smile.
Wolverine? Who's Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Hugh Jackman, go ahead. Oh, I see him. Yeah, good looking dude.
How did Mike D find him? How do you know who I was holding up? Facial recognition?
You don't ask questions to the
Wait,
magician.
what just happened?
Don't- hey,
Because he doesn't even know the story I'm going to say. I just said,
Don't ask Oz how he does his tricks.
I just said, doctor I would go on a date with. And Mike D found him?
Yeah.
How?
What's the story?
Goodness.
A former Detroit doctor has pleaded guilty in a federal child exploitation case after investigators uncovered disturbing messages and evidence during an FBI investigation.
Oh, no. He had kid pictures.
This guy he should be castrated or something.
Yeah.
That sucks.
He wrote the most disturbing, I'm not even going to repeat things he wrote, stuff he was involved in. But what blows my mind about this is that he looks so normal and clearly acted normal enough to have a job as a doctor.
Well, he is highly educated.
Yes.
Has obviously a tremendous work ethic to finish his education, but still has whatever disgusting.
He's a medical professional, and who
weird.
knows who all he was working with. And when I saw the story come across, that's my first thought was like, what? He looks so
Yeah, you said hot. We get it. You think
normal.
No, you.
And
you
like,
said-
well, he has a little white coat on and a tie. Like
He's all-
like, it's like a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, and very disturbed individual. And I'm glad that he's been arrested.
32 years old, had disturbing photos of minors on his phone, including AI-generated photos of children doing stuff. He also tried to convince another man to allow him to bathe his children, according to a press release from the Department of Justice. Yeah, yep, that's bad.
What kind of doctor was
I
he?
don't even want to stay on this story.
Well-
The whole thing's gross. I don't even want to be on it.
Well, that's why I wasn't going to read those parts.
No, I'm just saying.
I know the whole thing is uncomfortable, but it's also just be aware because you think like if you're to have a checklist of who you let near your children,
Yeah.
this guy might be one of them.
Did you say what kind of doctor is he?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'll
I'll
allow it.
Thank you.
He was, it said he was a medical resident at Detroit Medical Center's Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan.
So not like a children's hospital.
Well, if you're, I don't have a great deal of knowledge on this, but if you're a resident, are you doing all the different jobs, or are you there? Maybe that's like an intern that's a doctor, because like Reed's wife is a doctor now, but
Where'd she do her residency? That's all I know. The resident part is like, oh, well, where'd you do your residency?
Well, that's what she's doing, I believe, in St. Louis. That's why they had to move there. But she is in every department, like every month or so, she changes. So
until she finds what she's gonna.
no, she has to do
specialize
them
in?
all, and then
And
she
then she decides.
Mike, would you give me that information on what a medical resident is? A licensed physician who has graduated from medical school and is undergoing multi-year hands-on specialty training. They work directly with patients. So it's basically what Reed's wife does, but he's a doctor. Yuck.
Does this kind of stuff surprise you all? Because it sounds like Amy's like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah, I still get, even though we hear more and more stories about it, yes, I get surprised every time.
really?
I think the fact that he is highly educated, obviously he is a hard worker, he's extremely good looking, he has resources. That is odd.
And
Yeah.
They would that kind of, but it's probably not.
yeah, I'm shocked at anytime I hear the story, but particularly doctors, just in my mind, I hold them at a higher standard, morally, ethically.
We have to,
as we
'cause we have to
should.
trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just
But they're people
particularly
too.
Dude, look at all the priests who are molesting kids. Rampant.
right.
We hold them to a higher standard. Yeah. But when people go, man, remember the good old days? No, the good old days were you just didn't know this stuff was happening.
Correct.
That's
Sa-
what's crazy
same
to
stuff
me.
was happening.
Yeah, it's like, man, back you could just go outside in the 90s and play till the sun. Yeah, that part's true. Like, times weren't weird then. You're right, because you didn't know about it, but all this stuff was happening, probably more so, because people weren't able to do it on the internet.
But I had this conversation with my kids like recently, a couple days ago, because they were talking about how when they see a police car in our neighborhood or something, they kind of like, it freaks them out because the bad people are near our house. You know, like they're in the area. And I basically had to tell them like, hey, like, this is weird, but there are bad people everywhere.
Oh,
like,
that's a weird way to approach that conversation.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't want this to freak you out even further.
I think possibly if I were, I don't know, introduced to that conversation, I would say something like, oh, no, they are here to make sure the bad people don't do bad things if there are bad people
that
around
was mentioned
us.
too.
Okay,
but,
good.
But I
good,
think
They
good.
could also be there to help, like
Great.
a situation that isn't a harm to anybody. They're just there to assist, like someone that fell.
But I just feel like they see a bad person as like a burglar that's waiting to come into our house. But like, there are bad people like everywhere. We just don't know who they are, and the police's job is to stop them.
You know what? I just thinking of kids and bad things that happen, Eddie, and I just realized I woke up to a text from my daughter this morning that said, because we were together and we got an Amber Alert, and then at 10 p.m. I was already asleep, but she texted the Amber Alert that went off when we were together for that 3-year-old. He's alive. Like she was
Updates.
updating me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, that's so sweet that she was following up because she was concerned. But it's even the Amber Alerts, when those come through, like, you know, a bad situation, I think it's good for our kids to be aware. So I don't know that you handled that.
Oh, I don't either. I just think it freaks a kid out to think there are bad people in every house.
Well,
That's what I would think.
And I think Maury was just like, everyone's just a person. They just make bad decisions. So like, because they think the bad person is just a criminal that always, every day, 24/7, they're out there committing crimes. And so I'm trying to tell them like, no, it's just a person that is making bad decisions for whatever reason.
You should do the family bonding technique of gathering them around the laptop and showing them all the sexual offenders in the neighborhood by the dots on their houses.
No way.
I mean,
That
it's
would
good to
freak
know
them
where
out.
they
'Cause
are.
That's crazy if you see how many
Yes.
people are on the sexual registry.
Won't it flag on on Life 360? Won't it bring those people up?
Ooh, I don't know. Haven't seen that.
I feel like we did that once.
We didn't.
No. Like my daughter was doing it.
Got it.
Like with her friends.
Yeah, it's public knowledge.
It was
Like, if you have to
either
register.
Life 360 or Snapchat. One of the two, where you have a map and you can see where all your friends are, but you can also pull up where sexual
So you can
offenders
follow
are.
your parents, your friends, and pedos. That's a weird list
Well,
of
you
people.
don't follow them, but
know,
it'll
I
highlight
know.
them on the.
So does it
Map.
track them too? Like, because like you can see your kid driving. I wonder if you can see
No,
the
I
pedo
don't
driving.
think you can. Like, I know you're not tracking them.
There's a pedo following my
all
kid.
pedos have like a weird dot on them.
No.
A skull. They have a skull on top of them.
But
And you
I
can
thought,
find them?
I did think, like, for
Oh
my daughter and her
I'm
friends,
looking at-
I was
I'm
like,
looking at them. I'm looking at the blue dots everywhere.
see, is it which app is it?
No, I'm on the state of Tennessee sex offender registry.
Okay, well maybe
There's
they,
189 in the middle of Nashville, the city.
Like right now where we are.
There's 2 in this room.
okay, but you have
Oh,
to know
no.
that, like,
I think they're numbered.
but some of that.
You narrow it down to the studio. Wait, what? Hold on.
All right, who wants to confess?
One moving closer to us.
Some of that is an unfortunate case of, like, maybe a
Very
man
few.
decided to use the bathroom in
Very
the wrong
few.
spot.
I think that's very, very, very few.
Okay.
That used to be the thing to say. Yeah, that's very, very few.
Okay.
Because like, yeah, my buddy, somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody went to go use the bathroom at a golf course, and they did it in front of somebody's backyard, and there were some kids that saw it. Sex offender.
I would need to see
Now
that.
where Bobby's like, I'm like, is that what he told you?
I'm gonna need to see that.
He wasn't my friend. My friend
No,
played
no,
golf
no.
with him.
That sounds like a story that's been told through the game of telephone.
But the reason he told me that is because we were at a golf course, and I was like, "Oh, let me use the restroom." He's like, "Dude, don't do it anywhere. Make sure there's no kids around." I'm like, "What? Never
yeah,
heard
no
that before."
crap. Yeah, no crap.
Where did that come from?
All right. Amy, thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks,
castrate
Amy.
him.
All right. Let's go, Eddie.
Okay, so there is a woman in Virginia, and a couple of years ago, she was at Outback Steakhouse, and she was walking to the restroom, and she saw some mashed potatoes on the floor. Actually didn't see them, slipped on them. She fell face first. She had to go to the hospital, so now she is suing Outback for $1.5 million.
How'd
What do you
the mashed
think?
potatoes get down there?
I mean, I'm sure it fell off a plate, that a server kind of had and fell on the ground. But she's also saying that the potatoes must have been there for a long time because that should have been cleaned up. Nobody should ever try to walk over mashed potatoes.
Well, nobody should try to walk over a wet spot. You obviously may not see it. She didn't see the mashed potatoes.
She did not. She slipped on
Right.
it.
If
Boom,
you
face
see the
first.
mashed potatoes, you step over the mashed potatoes.
Right.
That part I can agree with. Like, you shouldn't step in mashed potatoes if you see them. But if she didn't see them, I told you I had a cousin that had a door fall on a Pizza Hut once, right? Got a bunch of money.
Did you say that?
Yeah, he said that.
Man, I don't remember.
A bunch
that.
of money was like $10,000 or
Well,
something.
how did the door fall on him?
I think it was broken. We were kids.
Wow.
And he pulled and it fell on him.
See, that's different. Like a door, you should make sure that's secured. Food falling off a plate, I feel like that happens. I mean, I'm sure the restaurant should, when they see that happen, should clean it up immediately. If there's a water leak, you should put one of those little signs that say slippery when wet, whatever. But I don't know.
You don't know
$1.5 million is a lot of money
It just
to slip
depends
on mashed
what
potatoes.
the medical bills are, right? If you got a few $100,000 in medical bills, it does seem like a lot of money. But then there's also hey, this lawsuit is going to set a precedent for other food slipping lawsuits. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some of the story we don't know. But I do think if you fall and you hurt yourself at a restaurant and it was their negligence, you deserve to be paid. And maybe there's already a standard of precedent set, which is why they're going $1.5 million, because somebody else fell on a blooming onion.
So when cases like happen, and then they're awarded a certain amount of money, you try to see like, ooh, that happened before. Let's go for that same kind of money.
Yeah, that happens in a lot of cases, even in not just civil, but criminal cases too.
It's like a template,
It's like a precedent.
or that's precedent.
Yeah.
I don't know. Saw the story. Thought it was, like I don't. The fact that she fell flat in her face and had to go to the hospital, I get it, bad, but
No bad. Especially if one of the people at Outback dropped the mashed potatoes. Like, she was just having mashed potatoes for dinner. She was just eating. Now she got a busted up face.
Yeah. No,
Am I missing something on the story? Anybody else know anything about it?
Mm-mm.
Give her $1
Nope.
million. We
That's
just
it.
settled it here. Give her
$1
$1
million sold,
She's
done.
good. Yeah, that sucks. I was getting some late breaking text information during that story.
Late breaking
news?
texts about what?
Can't tell you right now.
Oh no.
But if you saw me on my phone, I wasn't trying to be rude. I was getting some late breaking text information on my phone. It has nothing to do with. You guys will find it interesting. I just can't share it right now, and I'll be able to share it maybe tomorrow or the next day. It has nothing to do with the show. But
Okay.
but you guys all know the parties involved.
Late breaking news.
It's kind of fun.
You will never guess it because it's not guessable.
Okay. Somebody's getting.
But that's why I was looking
Fired.
at my phone
he said it
in the
hasn't
middle of
been
that
before.
story. So I apologize.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Lunchbox.
Yeah, there was this girl in Chicago. She's graduating high school. She's all excited. They call her name. She walks up on the stage and she waves to everybody. Boom, drops down, does the splits, pops back up. They take her off the stage, don't give her a diploma, kick her out of graduation.
What, for the splits?
Yeah, but she's still gonna graduate. The diploma's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said they withheld her diploma and she didn't get to spend the rest of graduation with her graduating class. They removed her from the whole thing. Like, why? Why do we do this?
I would say she does get to graduate, so they
Yes.
can't take that from her. I would say we're talking precedents. You can't. I agree. It seems kind of dumb, but you can't be allowing people to do things like the splits or flashing, or without going. If you do, you will be kicked out. So it's not even really probably about this, but it's about the future of we have rules. You have to follow these rules during graduation, or you'll be kicked out. We can't let you do this. Next thing you know, some guy's got his wiener out.
You want that?
But she gets to graduate.
They said they are not going to give her a diploma until she comes up with a solution on how she's going to make up for her mistake.
What solution? Can't you just say like, I'll never do that again?
They're never going to keep her from graduating.
They can't.
I don't know what they can or can't do, but I'm watching it. I mean, she does get down. It's not just the splits. It's also the hump on the ground.
Oh, she humps the ground.
I mean, it's like split.
Oh.
Booty pop.
dude,
yeah.
why did
But
you
it's like
leave that out?
it's like a
So she
split
was
booty
twerking?
pop. Well, it's not a straight twerk.
It's not a twerk. It's a
describe it.
It's a split and hump, but twerk kind of a thing.
Okay.
while she's splitting.
Yes,
Huh.
it very much could be looked at by old people as her
Being
simulating.
disrespectful.
Being sexual.
Yes, to us we're like, get it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like 60 and you're handing out diplomas, you're like, she's doing some sex stuff on stage.
So is this the same as a backflip?
No, because backflip doesn't get people pregnant.
Okay. Right.
That's how I'd answer that. But this is
Unless they humped the
it's not
air
even
when
her.
they were.
I'm telling you, it's not even really her being sexual. But I could see where somebody that does not understand the current age of dance. That sounds like an old thing to say. She's just
Does sound
doing
old.
the thing. She's doing the thing. They'll let her graduate for sure. She'll write a paper, and heck, just go to AI.
Well, why does she need to write a
me
paper?
Yeah, the paper sounds dumb. Like that's just
Why? Because she broke the rules.
See, this is the administration trying to just be power hungry. This is what I hate.
I'm sure they had rules before. You can't do anything disruptive during graduation, and if you do, you'll have heck to pay. And she's paying heck right now.
That's like when I showed up for high school graduation and 3 administrators pulled me aside and said, "Hey, this is a dignified ceremony. Don't do anything, or we will withhold your diploma."
And what did you do anything?
No, I was just like,
So you got scared.
Scared.
Dang.
Well, I hadn't planned on doing anything crazy,
But they thought you would.
yeah, they were worried. They were stressed out.
You know which other one is so stupid is you can't clap for every name.
I don't think that's stupid.
What?
Because it would extend the graduation by an hour.
No, they can keep going. They don't have to slow anything down.
Then people that are getting big claps, the person behind them's name doesn't get heard because everybody's clapping, and then the mom and dad are like, "Well, you couldn't even hear our daughter's name because people were clapping about Joe Bob."
Okay. I just feel like I'm not going to use the term lunchbox, power hungry society, whatever. But it is kind of stupid. Like, will you withhold all applause till we're done with all the names?
But it's not stupid unless you want to be there another hour and a half. Do you want to be there another hour and a half?
No, they're already very long.
Yeah, they're really long. This is my explanation.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And I guess like for people that don't have family, that kind of sucks
Yeah.
when they go through and they don't get a clap.
There's also that. It's mostly the length of time it takes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Morgan.
So Marilyn Monroe would have been 100 years old, and to celebrate her birthday, there's been a huge auction of a lot of her items. One of the items that is going up is one of her bras.
Interesting.
So you just buy that for memorabilia purposes, not perv purposes.
Well,
I think it takes too much money.
like how much do you think it'd go for?
Also, do you want to perv out on somebody from the 50s?
Marilyn Monroe was pretty hot.
Also, I think it was white, and now it's like tanning.
Oh, it's all gross.
It's definitely
and
been
yellow.
worn, for sure.
It's a
like discolored?
36C. It's just old.
Uh-huh.
But do you
Yeah.
think that's white, Mike, or do you think it was meant to be that brownish gold?
It looks like, yeah, that's some age on it.
I was going to say, it feels like wear and tear. I bet it was either like a cream color, or I don't think it was white, but maybe a cream or a beige color. And now, yeah, it's definitely got wear and tear on
From
it.
the 1950s up for auction with dozens of other items that belonged to the Hollywood legend. The starting bid was $25. It's now into the thousands. They expect it to reach $20,000 easily.
Wow.
Let's say I bought that. Would that be pervy of me or me just buying memorabilia?
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
What would your wife think if you came home and you're like, look what I bought at an auction?
What the crap did you just buy that for?
Right.
Yeah.
So probably a little pervy.
Okay.
There
Alright.
are like other things though. So there were 3 letters from her psychiatrist that also sold in this for $62,000. Letters from her like about her mental health. That feels weird.
Yeah,
right?
how is that possible? Does HIPAA expire?
Did they even have HIPAA then? And if everybody's dead,
Yeah. Does it matter?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
Well, when we all pass away, I don't want my
HIPAA was
therapist.
enacted in 1996.
So no, they're not covered.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
I
I
guess
don't
it's
think
just
I
free
have
reign
any
back then.
pre-96
Yeah.
therapy.
Freaking psychiatrists just telling everybody's business.
That day.
Hey, connect me with line 3, please, Sally. Hey,
Marilyn just left my office.
you'll never
you know?
guess.
I
And the
bet.
you know, Sally, the operator, was listening in too. They're plugging in those things. What?
I mean, I would just guess like back, way back, doctors like that would be sharing stuff with like the husbands before they shared it with
Oh, yeah.
the actual wife, like
Good point.
that was in the therapy, or a dad, like the male figure.
I saw a funny video. I wish I knew the comedian. And he said, I'm going to do an impression of like a sexist Ed Sheeran. And he has a guitar. And he starts to play like a little Ed Sheeran-y type song. And he's like, all right, clap it up. And the audience, he goes, women, shut up. Only guys clap.
That's funny.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of funny, huh?
That's really funny. You remember the guy?
No. I didn't even think about it until Amy said that. And I was like, oh, I saw something kind of funny about that. That's a pretty funny joke, huh?
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Good times.
The good times. The first pig liver and kidneys are transplanted into a person. Scientists have performed the first ever transplant of multiple organs from a genetically modified pig into a human. The recipient, a 53-year-old man who had been declared brain dead, received 2 pig kidneys and a pig liver. And so they know this dude's dead anyway. His brain's dead, so he's not coming back to life, but his body's alive. So what they were doing was taking these organs that they have modified to see how long a human could live by using the organs, which is a pretty cool experiment to be able to do.
But wasn't the problem that some of these organs didn't last that long because they were animal organs?
Yes, and that's what happened here too. But when we've talked about these in the past, people have taken like a cow heart or something, and they're alive, and they're really hoping it keeps them alive, and they die, and that's sad. This guy is already dead. His body's alive, but he's brain dead.
Brain dead, yeah.
So you get to do this experiment on a living body that's already dead and see without the person being alive fearing that they may die with a cow organ inside them. And in this case, a pig liver and kidneys. For 5 days, it worked.
Wow.
The liver produced bile. The kidneys were filtering waste products as expected. It definitely rejected it later, but now they have this information to build off of, which is pretty cool. Nature.com with that story. And pandas aren't real. So there we have it. All right. Good job, everybody.